Learning English.
You know that really agonizing moment when you desperately need a favor, but you just don't want to sound like pushy or abrupt?
Oh, yeah. It's rough.
It is a super delicate social dance.
Welcome back to Radio Aikawa Quick Recap by Noelia. Today we are digging into Lesson 23, Conversation Principles. Flow the flow of making a request.
It really is a dance, yeah. And, I mean, if you get the steps wrong, it can totally ruin the vibe of a conversation. Let's look at today's key sentence from the official textbook. It goes, "Hey, could you return this book to the library for me?"
Right, so that opening word, hey, it's kind of doing a lot of invisible work there, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. It acts as this cognitive buffer, so it gently pulls the listener's attention over to you, just ensuring that the actual request doesn't, startle them.
Like an ambush.
Exactly, like an ambush. You don't want that.
Well, so if a simple hey gets their attention, how do we actually deliver the favor without sounding super demanding?
Good question. Let's check Noelia's pattern practice section to see this flow in the real world. Here's one phrase. "The heater isn't working at all. Hey, can you fix it?" Wait, let me pause right there.
Sure.
If I just start complaining about my problems, like a broken heater, doesn't that sound, I don't know, a bit manipulative? Like I'm guilt-tripping them before I even ask for the help.
Yeah, that is a really fair concern,
Yeah.
But it actually comes down to cognitive priming. When you point out the problem first, you're establishing context.
Right?
Think of it this way. If you drop a massive request on someone out of nowhere, it's
Yeah.
basically like driving a heavy truck right down an unpaved dirt road.
Oh, man. Yeah.
That is jarring.
Highly uncomfortable for the listener.
Ah, I see. So stating the situation first kind of paves the road for that truck.
Precisely. It triggers human empathy. Once we hear about a broken heater, our brains instinctively start looking for a solution.
Even before the favor is asked.
Right, it just lowers all that social friction. That makes total sense. I mean, here's a second phrase from Noelia. "I missed the last bus home. Hey, could you pick me up?" It's the exact same mechanism.
Yeah.
The unfortunate predicament naturally primes the other person to want to rescue you.
Exactly. It frames the favor as the logical, helpful next step, rather than just some random demand.
Here's today's scene. Picture two travelers trying to kill time before a flight. Our flight doesn't even board for another hour. I'm already bored out of my mind.
I know, right? Hey, will you keep an eye on my bag for a second? I need to grab a coffee from that shop.
Sure, go ahead. Just don't get distracted and wander off to the duty-free section.
Don't worry, I'll get one for you too. The usual latte, right?
Okay, so the psychological flow is pretty obvious there. I mean, the shared boredom and the coffee run completely justify the sudden favor.
Absolutely.
But let's look at the specific wording here. Why ask someone to keep an eye on the bag instead of just saying, "Watch my bag"?
Oh, it is a brilliant little trick to minimize perceived effort. Watch my bag sounds like a very active, strict command.
Yeah,
Almost like a job.
right. But keep an eye on, however, makes the action sound entirely passive. You're just asking them to casually glance in its general direction. It really softens the entire request.
Right, you're totally downplaying the burden. And similarly, they say they need to grab a coffee. Like buy feels like a whole formal transaction that might take a while, but grab implies it's going to be lightning fast.
Exactly. The vocabulary perfectly matches the psychology of the flow. You are basically subconsciously communicating like, "I have a small problem, the solution is quick, and your role in helping me is literally effortless."
It's basically a masterclass in reducing social friction. Noelia has prepared 25 practical phrases for this lesson.
I highly recommend you explore the pattern practice and original dialogue sections on the blog to see how these persuasive techniques actually work across different contexts.
The link is in the description. So as you go through your day, pay attention to how people ask you for things. Are they taking the time to pave the road, or are they just driving the truck right at you? Catch you next time.